Story time of when my best friend of 8 years flew to visit me and left after one day and blocked me. This story is wild, but we're gonna have to back up a little bit. So me and this girl were virtual friends for the past 8 years. We FaceTimed almost every day, talked about everything, our secrets, our life, literally everything. We had never met in person. I know, crazy. Then she started talking to a guy from my city, and she had been talking to him for a month or so. And then she was like, you know what, I'm gonna come visit you because I've been dying to meet you and I could meet him at the same time. So it'd be, killing two birds with one stone. I was super excited because we had tried to meet up multiple times before and it just never panned out. So I was excited to see her and be able to, finally meet in person. Told her that she had to come stay with me, that there was no way she was staying in a hotel. She had to stay with me. And she made it clear, she's like, I'm coming for you, not for him, but I'm gonna obviously spend some time with him, but I really mainly want to come for you. And I said, girl, don't worry about it, we can share you, no problem. A few days before she came, I went through something super difficult in my personal life, and I was at a very bad place, and I was talking to her about it because she's my friend. She asked me, she's like, do you want me to stay in a hotel if too much is going on? And I was like, no way. Especially in our culture, we're both Arab, it's super disrespectful if somebody comes to your city and stays in a hotel. They have to stay with you. And I saw her as a close friend. I wanted her to be around, and my house is her house. She's a close friend to me. She also had mentioned prior that she checked the hotel prices and they were so expensive. So obviously I was never gonna let her stay at a hotel. So a day or two later she came, and I couldn't pick her up from the airport because I had a mandatory lab that I had to go to, but the guy she was talking to picked her up. So I told her that I could meet her right after class, but she said she wanted to spend the day with the guy and that she would meet up with me later. So she met up with me later in the evening around 8:30, 9 p.m. and she'd been here all day, which is fine. I wanted her to spend time with the guy, see if they hit it off. We went for dinner, and by that point I was getting really exhausted because I'd been up since 6 a.m. at school, so I was so tired. So we went home, we kind of got into our PJs, and just I was tired, so I just got in bed right away, to be honest. It was I could tell you're really in a bad place and you're not as bubbly as usual. And I'm like, yeah, everything I went through was super hard and I'm just struggling with it a bit. And she's like, yeah, I hate to see you like this, you're just so down. And I was trying my best to be as bubbly as I could for her. I was trying my best, but as my friend of 8 years, she should be understanding of the fact that shit happens. Anyway, so the next morning we got up. She's like, what do you want to do today? I'm like, let's go get breakfast, then we can go to the mall, and then we can play the rest of the day by ear, because I know she had dinner with her man later that day. So we go for breakfast, and then we're in the car, we're about to go to the mall, and she tells me, you know what, I think I'm gonna actually book a hotel and leave. Go to part 2.